I've said in previous videos, I believe, that the second in a three-part series of a science curriculum, so the second quarter, winter quarter of biology, chemistry, physics, etc., is usually the most difficult. What it's like, they call it A, B, and C, right? So B of the series is usually the most difficult. On top of that, sophomore year of college, for most science majors, I was a biochemistry major, is the most usually academically difficult. Just for illustration purposes, I guess, just to paint the picture, my average course load, right, was organic chemistry, biology, physics, and then a lab. Those were pretty much some version of what I just described throughout my sophomore year, my second year of college. So it was already insanely rigorous academically. Just throw that out there. Well, I'll say one thing I remember. I almost sweat when I think about this, because it was one of the most stressful times of my life. I just remember literally wanting to pull my hair out because there was nothing I could do to get my grades to improve. And when your entire fucking grade is based on 2 midterms and a final, you don't have very many chances. And when you're not the best test taker, when you have to support yourself, and when I don't know, UCLA had some resources, but like it was just a battle of the privileged. It was like the Hunger Games, low key, right? Best way I know how to describe it. I'm not over exaggerating, but that's just. Oh, okay. So basically, what I was thinking of, what I was gonna say, was that most people, like, I remember people saying that, like, college, and again, UCLA, you have to be at the top of your class to get in. You normally are used to getting all A's. Come to UCLA, you're just average, and you know, you get your first C in your life, right? So anyway, that's just academically what was going on. But there was drama at home. So remember that we were living in an apartment. There were 4 of us. It was me, Jane, we're gonna call Jane's roommate Maggie, and for a time, Patty was living with us. That was not planned. Patty got thrown out by her roommates, and so we took her in. Specifically, I let her rent out the futon underneath my loft bed. So it was kind of like a scratch your back, I'll scratch your situation, right? We both get kind of cheaper rent with that situation. And not one that would have worked out if it wasn't for how close friends Patty and I were. One day, Patty comes home. It's late. I'm the only one that's home, and I'm sitting on the couch. And I just knew immediately from her demeanor, from what she was saying, that something was about to go down. And I honestly don't remember what her exact words were, but it was some version of, "I'm sorry that I'm about to dump this on you, but it's just the case that you're the one that's here. So ready or not, here goes, I'm pregnant." And I just legitimately, I remember there's few times that I am speechless, but there was like, what the fuck are you gonna say? I just remember not being able to speak, but not being able to listen either. Because I don't remember what she said after that, I promise you. The only thing going through my head was that I had to make it very clear that I was there for her, if only physically, even if I swear to God mentally, I was like in outer space somewhere. Not for the reasons that you think, okay? To protect this person's privacy, I'm not going to give any more details than that. But the only thing that I'm going to say is that Patty and I came from very Republican conservative families. Both of us did. And I remember this being one of well, actually, no, this was the event that completely changed my views on abortion and has made me as far pro-life as I was. That's how far pro-choice I am now. That completely changed my view. And there is so much more that I can say and that I'm holding back, again, to protect this person's privacy, but it was just it was so insanely clear to me that this person should go literally get these pills from Planned Parenthood, because it was early enough to where she was able to get a chemical abortion. The cramps were bad, right? There was a little bit of pain, but it was taken care of in a matter of like less than 2 days, and she was able to keep going to class and is now, and last I checked, went to one of the top professional schools in the entire country. But you're supposed to sit there and tell me that she was supposed to drop out of school, of UCLA, and put her entire life on hold for something that could have been, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just so clear to me, right? Unfortunately, I have no concept of time. I'm sorry. Like, I like more not, I can't narrow this down to like within a 3 to 6 month time frame. No, it was less than 3 months. Less than 3 months. Unfortunately, I came home one day and I found a used condom on my desk. So anyway, we ended up throwing Patty out after that. That was the home situation, a little bit of the academic situation. In the next video, I'll describe the events leading up to the actual withdrawal from UCLA.